Oh, hello. Happy Sunday. Yeah, it's Sunday again, just like that. 7 days just went by. You went to sleep, you woke up, you thought it was Tuesday, but it's Sunday again. So welcome to it, which Sunday can only mean one thing, and that means we get to play a city builder today called Ostriv, which is a fantastic game. And we've been playing it for the last couple of weeks, and we've done so much cool stuff. We really have a thriving town in place. Excited to get back to it. And I think this will be our final week. We're going to do some tavern building, which is sort of like the last thing we haven't built. We've kind of built every single other little thing. And when we get in there, we'll take a look and make sure we've actually built it all. Oh, hey, Malls, what's up? A long time no see, huh? Huh, friend? Whoa. Look at that whale with all the little sparkly things on it. Hey, Molly does the first redeem. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, so for those of you that aren't aware, a week ago, I got accepted as an affiliate, and then I had to do a bunch of paperwork and oh, hey Julie, how are you? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, a week ago I got into the affiliate program. I was over 50, and then I did a bunch of paperwork on my end and tax stuff and all that. And it took them about a week to say yes, which happened I don't know, 1 o'clock in the morning on Friday, of course. And so I was like, oh man, I'd been doing a little bit of we'll get some graphics here and we'll do some stuff here, that sort of thing. But nothing real serious. Been really focused on YouTube. And so I spent pretty much since Friday, I edited a lot yesterday, and anytime when I wasn't doing that, I was working on just getting some initial getting some initial emotes in, and then chilling on a Sunday. Yeah, I'm doing really well. Yeah, I was chilling too. I was just working through emotes and channel points, and I built a lot of this stuff, so it was sort of just getting in line. And I use streamer bots. I've spent a lot of time in that, so it wasn't overly complicated. It was just trying to remember what did I do and how did I do it, and the differentiation between subs and follows. And I built some alerts a long time ago, 2 months ago, and I'm like, wait, how the hell did I do this, right? So yeah. So it's been a crazy 3 or 4 days trying to get it all together, and this is sort of our test run before Tuesday. So, yeah. I enjoyed the stream the other day, Julie. I was in and playing marbles in the beginning, and then I didn't, and then I bounced, but I was lurking, and I checked back a couple times. You're playing a game that I don't think I would ever play, but it's fun to watch. It's one of those things where I watch someone I enjoy watching, and I watch them play a game like that, and I think, oh, well, look how much fun they're having. Maybe I would have that much fun playing that game. So I added it to my list, but I just don't think there's a world where I play that. I'm more of a slow-paced, laid-back kind of gamer. He says this as he played. I'm a big Apex Legends player. I've played it for years now, and I'm not very good, but I've taken sort of a break. I try to take some time off so you don't burn out on it, Shooters, I think you can burn out on very easily. Although I watch guys play these guys play these games every single day, all day long. And I get that too. But I took a break and I've been back. I've played some rounds, and it's still a great game. So fast-paced. Yeah, so affiliate stuff is running, channel points are running. There's ridiculous. I have 3 pretty much placeholder emotes. I have, of course, Drax Does Math, a bear because the bears are funny, especially in Vintage Story. That's a bear from Vintage Story. And then Sports Ball, which it's hard to tell what it is, but it's a guy throwing a ball in a football team I used to run. So I think it's funny that it's in there. But these are just sort of, I don't know, I think the best emotes are the ones that come from the stream over time. And I think I've got an idea for a few of them, but they involve like taking pictures of Drax, which means I gotta like take a picture of me and get that worked out. So I'm hoping I'll knock out some more this week and we'll throw them in there. But yeah, a really fun process. It is really like if you're not slowly working on like updating all your affiliate stuff as you're getting ready for it, like I can't imagine it's got to be really overwhelming for like new people coming in. It's got to be rough. It's got to be rough. All right, here we are. We have had an amazing run at this, and I've made YouTube content. Say that 6 times fast. No, really, absolutely. Yeah, right, Julie. It's like overwhelming. Like you go from sort of like I got my stream running, and everything looks great, and then you get affiliate, and you're like, wait a minute, what? I have like all these things, and you kind of run through it, and I think the onboarding process is okay, and I'm not the best judge of this because I've gone through it. I know lots about it, and I have a bunch of like pre-knowledge about what I need to do, and I can build graphics, and I'm a video editor, and like so like I have a bunch of stuff like where I'm like, oh, okay, I need this, cool, I can throw that together. So I have a whole list of resources at my like fingertips. But if you're a new streamer who's just kind of made it, like it's gotta be overwhelming. And I guess this is why all of these, you know, like Nerd or Die and all these places do so well, because you can just go and buy these assets that are already made for you. And then just quickly input them in and get rolling with it. Yeah, I guess I was thinking yesterday as I was building stuff, like just from when I started in late February till now, how much I've created and how much work I've put in to just make it look the way it is. And I'm not even on camera yet, right? Like, and that's the last challenge for me is like the camera and the setup and all that bullshit, you know, and hiring the hair and makeup person who's got to come in and make me look like I'm not dead every day. Come on. Oh, shit. Anyway, so we're going to start by playing Ostrov, and I think this is our last Sunday with the game. There's a bunch of games I want to play, and I was just looking at which one. I think I know what we're going to play next week, but I love this game. I bought it last year. Yeah, like I was saying, I've made the fifth playthrough from last week is up on YouTube now, and it's just 30 minutes. I cut out all of like and I just cut to like the brass tacks of what we did last week, which is we built a brickworks and we got our first row house. And so pretty much the entire 30 minutes, and I made good chapters so you can kind of jump around and see if you just wanted to see certain parts of it. I'm trying to make YouTube videos like I would want to, like if I went and looked at a Let's Play Ostrov, which I watched a few of, I'm always like, and I realize why they don't. It's work, extra work to put the chapters in, and and maybe it stops people from watching the whole thing, but they're not gonna watch the whole thing anyway. Like most of the time you've gone to a video because you're looking for something specific. And if you're not, then you're gonna watch the whole thing anyway. So like if you're looking for how did I build the brick yard? Where did I put the brickyard? Like he worked with some traders. What did he do with them? Like he killed a bunch of chickens. How did that happen? This is the right series for you. So I think it's a lot of fun. And you get to hear me babble on. So check that out if you so desire. Yeah, so we're going to do what we always do, which is wander around for the first 15, 20 minutes trying to figure out what the hell we did last time. And then we'll actually settle in on what we're actually going to try to do. I'm going to drink a little bit of water. Doesn't matter how warm my voice is. Always the first 20 minutes, I'm like, I am not a talker by nature. So the very last thing we did was this beauty right here. Yep, we built a row house and some nice families have moved in.
What's your name?
Star. Hey, Julie, thanks for the sub. I really appreciate it. Well, the sub alert worked. Hooray! And I guess I can test this too. Oh, that's bad. The sublook worked, but it looks like it looks like my message into chat is using the words instead of the actual emoji. So excellent. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate the sub. You didn't have to do that. You being here is enough support for me, but it's totally cool. It's very cool. So the last thing we did was we created this cool row house, and I sort of put it in what I'm thinking is like the middle of town, because my thought is like with these row houses, and I've seen some other people play them, is we'll begin to take out these suburban homes and we'll begin to make row houses in here, and we'll make these houses will move maybe across the bay here. Of note, last week I rewatched the video when I cut it together, and I usually watch it in pretty fast time, but there was one point where I'm like, oh, we should build a bridge from here to here to help these guys get the stone they're working on better, right? And I talk about it for like 5 minutes, and then like total distractions, just don't ever do anything with it for the rest of the video. I was laughing so hard. I mean, that's just me laughing at like my own like thought process. I'm like, oh yeah, we should get a bridge. We should put a bridge in here. We'll come over here. We'll put it here. And then I'm like, something must have popped up on the screen because I was like, whoop, all right. And we're over here doing something else. And I never went back to the bridge. As you can see, I never built a second bridge. Oh man, it kills me. Kills me. Just kills me. Okay, so we built one row house. Our big hang up, if you remember last week, is bricks take an epic amount of time to make. And mostly it's because I didn't have my coal areas, my charcoal pits and piles set up correctly. And now I've sort of got that process worked out. And what I've done here as a review is, if you're interested in this sort of building, pro tips, is I built some charcoal piles here, and then I built a warehouse right next to it. And what these guys are doing is they're pulling stuff off the piles into the warehouse. So we're warehousing a bunch of it so that these can continue to build and grow and grow. And so because these take like 1,000, 6,000, 4,000 charcoal per run on the bricks. So we need a lot of charcoal. And so we just need to be warehousing it. And now that I kind of have this knowledge, and we're not going to play this game very much longer, but and we will revisit it. I just hope that I'll go back and watch the videos before I play next time, because I think this is key to the brickworks. And this is something that I could have been doing since we first started playing the game. We could have set these up and we could have filled a couple warehouses full of charcoal, and then when we built the brickworks, they would be like, oh, there's 20,000 charcoal waiting. Let's get rolling. And we could have had thousands of bricks right off the start. So I guess I was in a hurry for the very first time in the game because I was getting to the end of my stream and I wanted to build that row house. I guess in the grand scheme of things, I'm usually not in a hurry. I usually build things and then go on to the next thing and then come back. But if you want to maximize your brickness, your brick burning ability, your brick working, I would start warehousing coal early and maybe warehouse it someplace where it can get easy. We're playing on slow here. So we've got 1,076. There are jobs available. We don't have any housing as usual. Today, our whole goal is one thing. And I was going to say, we've built a village house. We've got lots of village house with gardens. We've got one row house now. We'll probably build another one. On this list, what haven't we built? A tavern. That's our main goal today. We're going to build a tavern. We've built some wells and platforms. We've built every single building in here. Orchards, windmills, chicken coops, hay dryers, clay pits, lime works, tailors. It's surprising, but we've literally built every single building on here, right? Boatyards, brickworks. We haven't built a hop yard, so we're going to build that, and a brewery and distillery. So our whole goal today is we're going to make ourselves some beer, we're going to serve ourselves some beer, and we're going to get so drunk, we have to stumble home in the dark. We built these two buildings, we built a bunch of decorations. We don't have a primary school, but you know what? They don't need to be educated. We don't have a surgeon yet either. And of course, we built a small chapel and a burial thing. So I guess we haven't built these 2 buildings, which we definitely could. Do we want to educate? Do we want to help them with health? Well, the problem is that like once you get to, it's going to be like once you get to this level, once we get to 200 people, we probably need a barbery or an education to continue to grow the town. And that's why we haven't built them. These ones are based on like, we could build them right now, or you can wait until you absolutely need them and then you can build them. How many? So we have 2,300 bricks. It takes 7,000 bricks to build a row house. Let's let that brick up, if you will. What do we need to build a hop yard? A place to grow hops. We're going to need, what's the hop yard workers will plant hops each spring. Plant seasons in March through May. It will take 4 months for hops to be ready for harvesting. What month is it? September? All right, let's build a hop yard. Let's get hopped up on hops. Put the hopping in the hop. Hop, hop, hop. How many times can Drax say hops? Trying to decide where I want to put this. Do I want to put it over here with the farms? Do I want to put it over here with the houses? Let's do this. Can we build 2 of them? Do we think we can squeeze another one right here? Maybe. Let's go like that. And then I should have held down the shift key. That would have let me build the 2 of them. Let's do one right here as well. All right, so let's build 2 hop yards. And then let's read about a tavern. A tavern building act is both a housing and business for a family that owns it. A taverner family. I just added a bucket list item. I would like to be known as a taverner family. We'll settle in a town with over 200 population and with alcohol available at the local market. Harilka, mead or beer. Citizens will visit a tavern and entertainment and spend their money there. A tavern is a private business, so it doesn't bring money directly to the city treasury, but you can set a monthly tax for its treasury. All right, so we need to get over 200. We're at 176. You know what that means. Let's expand across the river here. You know what that means. Let's do the opposite of what we should be doing. All right, so, hi, yeah, I need a bridge. Too low, can we, it's not gonna let it do it because those houses are right there, so maybe right here. Yeah, I think, what do we think? There, and then we'll put it in between the 2. Like maybe we pause one of these. Yeah. All right. I talked about this a little bit last week, but I wish that the game, you could split the construction workers. Say, hey, give me 3. Oh, look at that. They're bringing supplies via the horse. Well done, friend. Look at that. This poor guy had to use a cart. All right. No housing, no jobs. No housing and no jobs. I like when I'm like, let's build some houses. And then I build 3 things before we build the house. Yeah, see, like 2,300 brick is all we have still. Forming bricks, drying bricks. It takes a long time to like get this shit sorted out. And the real, you know, the clay and sand are endless. So you can just pull them from the spot, and so is the water. It's the charcoal that holds the whole thing up. And then last week we didn't, I had 2 really funny things last week. One, I did, one, I didn't understand how these pits were done. And they're done by idle workers. So you need to have some idle workers to fill the pits back up. And I didn't have any idle workers. And so they were just like sitting there empty. That slowed me down. But I think the creme de la creme of things that were hilarious last week is that I had built this tannery like in the first year that I had the town. And I assigned a guy, and he like got some stuff, and then he just kind of sat there because I had the batch size right here set to 500. So that means I needed to pull 500 pieces of leather for them to be able to make, or 500 pieces of skin, either rawhide or skin from lambs or cows, to start a batch. And of course, I had like 200, then I had 300, then they were rotting, and I was back down to 250. I'm like, what is going on? I couldn't figure it out. And it's funny, I cut this all out of the final edit of the video, but I talk about it over the course of like 3 times, like, what's going on? These guys, they got the best job in the world. They're not doing anything, la da da da. And I finally realized that like 2 hours into the last stream last week, I'm like, oh, you can change the batch size, which allows them to start with a smaller batch of leather, which then they can get started right away. So I could have had leather the entire time. I kept the part in where I figured it out. I called it Tannery Epiphany. It's marked on the video, but like, in other words, I paid those guys like 4 years to sit there and do nothing because I didn't have the wherewithal to either read or understand how this works. Remember, these little things move. So I'm creating 2 batches now, one of leather and one of sheepskin. There are 100 batches, so all I need to do is have 100 sheepskin or 100 leather come in off of the slaughterhouses, and then they can start. So that's much more reasonable, and they won't rot. So note to self, this is one of my big, like, let's just get it rolling. Drax doesn't read a thing, ha ha ha. And then like irritated. But the only irritation is that I didn't read. Oh man. I can laugh about it now, right? Hi. Let's get this hop yard going. I guess we'll give them 2 workers. Now they're over here working on the bridge. Man, they're hauling ass. Let's put down... So this is going to be like... this is going to be the suburbs. Let's do F1, remember, and then we'll do some cool little... burp. And we'll make it a little bit bigger on this side. And then we'll move the house back. And we'll say enter. Cool. There's one. And then we'll come in and we'll do another one. Because remember, we're going to tear out, or at least our plan is at this point, to tear out these houses in here and start putting row houses in. So we want to do some more normal, single family units. All right. Where is this? Let's go here, and then we'll set him back, and we'll hit enter. Hey, man, they built that fast. So now we're going to look at these guys. Look at these horses. Hooray. And I'm guessing that these guys that are working on limestone deposits now, they don't have to go, they can come either way. They can go the long bridge there or this one. And, I'm guessing that as time moves on, we'll probably... Maybe we tear out something else and bring a second bridge right in here so we can. I mean, this entire area is going to get filled up at some point. All right, so they're going to build those 2 houses. We're trying to push, now we're just trying to push above 200 so we can build a tavern. We've got some hops going. Let's take a look at, what do we need? A brewer. Beer production consists of several steps. First, Drax needs to get really drunk. Second, Drax then needs to figure out how to make beer. Oh, first the hops are dried and the barley is germinated. Barley, yay. The resulting hops and malt are boiled in water in a process called mashing. Then the result mass is fermented for 1 month. Man, it's because beer is so good. This is why we went through all of this. Beer is produced in batches. Choose the amount of beer to be produced in one batch and number of batches to start. The batch your workers will gather requires barley. Okay, so we need to grow barley too. And then what's going on here? Horeca is produced by mashing wheat in 2 months and then distilled into the substance. Batches, this is hard liquor. So we want to build a brewery. We got hops, we're going to need to grow some barley. Should we throw down just a barley farm? That is a barley farm you got there. Aye. One hell of a barley farm. I think we put the barley farm over here. All right. That's a farm. All right. Yeah. And then maybe we just get rid of this road. Yeah. A farm with the people? Maybe we do something like, I don't know. Put it next to the hops. Mm-hmm. Oh, we need to do... Oh, hey, what is it? Is it control to get these? Oh, yeah, control. If you hold it on control, you can turn it just a tiny bit. So we'll build that there. So to build the houses, let's put this guy on the end. We should... Let's have him build that one house and then build the barley farm. Welcome to Barley Farm. You guys are doing a great job. An excellent job. Look at these poor guys. We cut down one tree and now we have to carry it all the way back to the wood place. How are our animals doing? Okay. Lots of sheep. Current 12, because we're slaughtering the ones over. Some milk. How about our friendly chickens? There's 12 of them, so we've been slaughtering them too. And we've got 1 year's worth of food because I went crazy and like stacked in a bunch. I'm hiding hay all over the place. I'm rotating these crops right now. I did some crazy rotation stuff. I don't know if it's going to work, but it looks good. Where's, excuse me, this is the wagon shed. Where are the, oh, here's the horses. They're okay. What about, oh, here's the cow shed. We want to get some more oxen. Drag and drop on cow shed farm. Relocate. Protected. Can't be killed. Want to kill the oxen. All right. All of our animals look healthy and fed and happy, and that is good. How we doing? How we doing over here? We're up to 3,000 bricks. Yeah, gosh, it feels like it's moving slower now. We need more warm bodies. Oh, what, they moved? Oh, they're waiting to that. They're waiting for a tree to be removed on the village house, and so they started putting stuff in for the farm. Okay, I'm not gonna second guess what you guys have got worked out. You know what you're doing. You guys are professionals. This is another thing where I think like, oh, let's build a tavern and the thing, like, we probably should have been like growing hops and barley and getting sort of this infrastructure going, because it's not like something, I mean, when a trader comes in, we can probably buy hops and barley off of them, although I've never noticed that, and use it. We can probably buy beer too. Excuse me. The horse cart thing was just, the wagon thing was just a great idea. Moves more goods faster. All right, so we should get some hops off of them. We should probably think about storing. If all of this is going to be done here, maybe they can store it in the hop yard. I just don't want to overfill, like trying to decide, like, do we build a granary that just holds our brewing stuff? This is the other granary. Let's see. We can hold beer. Okay, that's important. And hard liquor. Yes. Mead. Yeah. Hops. Do we see hops? It's alphabetical. It didn't. There's barley. Dried fruit, honey, horse meat. So they're just not going to store hops in a granary? Do you store hops in a warehouse? No. Yeah, beer. Where did I just miss it? Barley, beer, horseradish, marrow, mead, milk, mutton, peas. I love the artwork in this game too. Like these are all like tiny icons, but it's very easy to see like exactly what they are and what it looks like. It's really good. I don't know. All right, we're gonna have to see when the first hops come off. We're gonna have to see how they're stored. I just want to like store as much hops as I possibly can, right? Uh-oh. Do we run out of thatch? I haven't looked at our thatchery in forever. Forestry. Limeworks. Where is the thatchery? Here? Let's give them another worker. How much do we have on hand? None. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Yeah. Okay. I get it. So we're waiting to remove one tree. What are we doing over here? Like, let's get a guy with a saw and let's remove a tree. I was thinking about what game to play next week, and like, I'd really like to do another city builder. And I've been, a friend of mine who streams was playing Anno 1800 not too long ago, and that's a game I've not played a lot of, to be honest. And it looks like such a good, and I follow the Anno Reddit and I read a bunch of stuff on there, and it looks like such a fun game. It looks like my kind of game, but I don't know. I think that's on there. Alien Stranded Deep, which I bought 6 months ago, is sort of like a rim world. And I played the hell out of it. It released last week, and I think that's pretty high on my list too. I've wanted to go back to it since they've made some updates. I like the way that game plays a lot, and probably like the way I'm sitting right now on this Sunday, 6 days until I stream again on next Sunday. It's probably going to be Alien, but we'll see. We'll see what happens this week. We'll see what unfolds, if you will. All right, as you can see, the town folk are taking their sweet ass. I mean, I know it's December. I know it's cold. I know you don't want to go outside, but there's work to be done. All right, so it looks like I'm in the top right here. It looks like we've sorted out the tree and we've got some thatch in the house. We're all thatched up. I remember last week too, I built more cart stalls, and I can't stress enough, like they're not expensive to make, especially because you've got a carpenter who's making them and repairing them, and like there's a whole like thing that's happening there. So you should have them scattered throughout because it moves goods a lot faster. It's beautiful. Hey, there's a messenger. All right, guy, what do you got? I don't have any money. Did we pause? Let's pause. So where are we on this? We have 135, so we need more iron. So let's buy 1,000 because we don't have an iron mine, so we have to constantly buy iron. Nails, charcoal, stone. So he's not offering any of the cool beer shit. We have 1,000 sunflower oil to sell, so let's sell him 1,000. That'll cover the cost of our iron. We have clothes in stock. In stock, Drax brand clothing. It can be yours now. Let's do 50. That's $12. Leather, textiles. How much textiles are we sitting on? None in the export, but we've got 920 in the town. Horse tack, honey. Cool. So I guess that's the deal. Thanks, man. Yeah, I was just thinking, I bet we're getting low on coal or on iron. Yeah, that's the downfall of this map. And it's funny because I started new. This is Alpha 5. Started new and I posted it and I'm like, I just got going, and I was talking on Reddit about like all the different stuff, and the guy was like, did you start the new map? And I was like, what? There's a new map? What? So our next playthrough, we'll start the new map, which has some really cool stuff. I get why it like makes you make a choice, like saying, hey, listen, you can have this or this, because then it forces you to trade. Like if you're a self-sufficient town, then you wouldn't be as likely to want to trade or trade with other people. I mean, I'm a social guy. I would still want to trade. Seriously. Just wouldn't have to buy iron every 10 minutes. Look at these people just living their lives. Just living their lives. So at 200, it's going to tell us to build a tavern. And I wonder what it's going to tell us about the schoolhouse rocks here. Children of 10 to 15 years of age can apply for a primary school education if the parents are inclined to educate their children. The primary school gives the basic skills of literacy, numeracy, and required to apply and manage a counselor job. A manager or a counselor job. Oh, I see. This line just kills me. If the parents are inclined to educate their children. A barber surgeon acts both as housing and a business for the family that owns it. A barber surgeon family will settle in the town with over 200 population. Citizens will visit a barber surgeon for haircuts or medical treatment and spend their money there. Yeah, can you take a couple inches off the top and also I got this awful rash. Citizens will visit barber surgeons. Oh, I already read that. A barber surgeon is a private business, so it does not bring money directly to the city treasury, but you can set a monthly tax for the treasury department. All right. So it's like everything kind of happens over 200 and Drax has been stuck in like 160, 170 forever. Is it just me or like, is the winter just really slowing them down? I mean, I don't mean to be judgy, guys, but like, I could have built 2 houses in this time period. I mean, did we just go to like Uber speed? I was reading somewhere this week and they were talking like they thought the road mechanic was crap. Hey man, welcome. Yeah, give me the Farrah faucet and can you also chop off this festering foot while you're at it? Yeah, I mean, that sort of like the one-stop shop for everything, right? I've also got this toothache. Do you guys do teeth here too? Can we throw that in for like an all-in-one price? I like that the windmill's still going. I haven't produced flour in years and years. Yeah, throw in a couple suckers for the kids, right? I'll allow that. It's good. Held for moderation. Strict. Think if I can get a couple of desserts in him, you can throw in a couple of t-shirts for the kids. All right, hooray. Boo. They got married and moved into the house, so we didn't gain a family. We just gained a married couple. It's like the worst. All right. So, hemp, wheat. Remember, we had a bunch of salt. We got 500 extra salt. That's $50. I'll take it. So we're selling him some salt. All right. So we built the one house and then a married couple moved in, so we didn't get a new family in. Marriage is a beautiful thing. All right, now they're going to try to finish this farm. Hopefully we can get it stocked and going before, before the spring. So these guys are going all the way around here to get some stone that's on the ground somewhere. Oh, right here. I can't see it because it's snowed in, I guess. Snowed in stone. One day AutoMod will learn context. It's on that day the machines will rise up. Yeah. Hey, good news, everybody. The AutoMod can understand what you're saying. Bad news is they've decided that they no longer need us on the planet. It's funny, like all the AI stuff that's happened in the last 6 months, and everyone's talking about them. And you know that there's a lot of like big tech guys who are out there. It's going to change everything. It's amazing. But I swear in the last like 30 days, there's been a lot more like, hey guys, so remember how we were like all gung-ho about this in the beginning? Now, like, I'm not so sure this is such a good idea. Like, this may not be good actually. We could be sealing our own fate here, our own doom. I'm not joking. Like there's a tonal switch out there. Oh, so I hired 2 more people in the old thatchery. Construction completed farm. All right, let's pause this and let us. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I ordered an oxen. I wanted to add a field. So we're gonna grow barley for beer. Barley for beer. All right, so we're gonna go here. I don't know how big to make these fields, right? So we do we do something like 1 on, 1 off? Or do we do 4 fields, 2 on, 2 off? You know, when you've played a game a long time, you get a sense of like what exactly needs to be done. And whereas I've played this game quite a bit, I still don't have like this is how I want things to be kind of play style. That one's smaller, and then let's do this. Let's just put one of these water guys here. All right, and then probably should hire some people and then, whoops, not go to where she is. All right. Hire a couple people and then let's tell them, let's grow these 2 big ones first, and we're gonna grow barley, right? Barley. And then on these, we're just gonna leave them fallow for this year. And then we'll switch. All right, speeding back up again. That was Hannah, who just married. She's got a new job. She's now a farmer. Hannah the farmer. She's walking all the way down here to go across the bridge and over. I guess that's the quick way. Yeah, so in other words, now that she's going to walk this way, they'll start a little... Maybe I started talking about this and stopped, but... Trust nothing that has capability of seeing people as an obstacle. Yeah. It could be so much faster if all these people weren't in the way. So she's going to start walking. She's going to start making a little footpath here. And yeah, there's a guy on Reddit. He's like, I think he was either commenting on one of my videos or commenting on a Reddit post I made, or I was reading it, but he's just like, the roads in this game are shit and the way in which they're done is shit. And I just think if there's one thing that I like about this is that they make their own roads. And like, yes, this looks weird, but it also means that I can plop another house in here and they'll kind of road around it. So you can build how you want and the roads will fill in, right? Like, I just think it's so cool. All right, so more stuff that we don't need. And I'm guessing we haven't made any. Oh, this is some crazy fun music we got going on here. We got 1,000 in the export stock. So let's sell 500 more. The sunflower oil is really where it's at in terms of money. We're still bleeding off too much money per turn, by the way. The only people really excited about AI are execs and shareholders that see it as a way to cut overhead and massive margins to increase profit. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a huge. I think we're not asking the right questions about AI. Like the AI is the first start in the overall automation of our society. And like, we're not beginning to ask the questions of like, once everything is automated and the computers are doing all of the work, like, what are we going to do? And not about like, what do we do like on an existential level? Like, what are you going to do with your life? Or what are you going to do? Like, I don't care about any of that. Like, how, if you need money to live and there are no more jobs to be had as a society, what do we do? Right? And yeah, short term right now, the big execs and the big corporations are thinking this is the greatest thing ever. It's the same with, self-driving cars and all these things where we get rid of labor. But the problem is that like once all the labor is gone and there's nothing left for anyone to do, and then what becomes the money? What becomes the exchangeable unit, right? An ox has died of thirst. What? What happened? How do we not have there's a water thing right here. It is unlimited water. That was really weird. Both places have tons of water. Oh, shit. I guess I took 2 oxen out there and they hadn't brought the water in yet because we hadn't built this. Son of a... That was stupid. Well, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's killing animals in this game. Like if you're like if you're an animal and you're like, you've been sold, and it's like, where are you going? Draxville. They're like, oh geez, no. My cousin went there and he never came back. That's not a place for animals. That man doesn't know what he's doing. No one should allow animals to go there. I mean, I even was like, I'll build this cool platform here so they can bring the supplies in. Yeah. You just sent me to the glue factory. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're a carpenter, you're set for now, but like what happens when they can print everything out of a printer, right? Like when I'm like, give me a desk and they print it right in front of me, or it prints in my home. I put in some goo and it spits out, a cutting board. You're probably safe in the short term. I'm just talking. I'm of the constant thought of that no one is safe. None of us are safe from the replacement. My question is, how will we as a society deal with this drastic change in the way in which we live? I think there's tons of really like positive upsides of this, but I'm not sure we're going to do it. I think it's going to take us a lot longer to figure it out. This is easily one of the saddest things I've ever seen. I mean, I guess more sad would be like there's 2 dead oxen right there, right? So what happened? I just paused this. I said I wanted some oxen. I ordered them up and we had a couple and I killed them. Oh, I can make these ones into ox. All right. Well, I'm not probably going to do that. Let's check with this trader really quick, right? He's got some cows here. All right. So we still have plenty of iron from the iron about the last time. Still have not seen barley or hops on this list, or beer for that matter. So we've got 6. We lost 2. The ones I protected got killed because I said they were protected when they were in the cow shed, but when they went over there, they got killed. So we'll send some more oxen, but not quite yet. We need them to have a few more babies. We've got a lot more bulls than we've got cows. Need to have some females. You guys want to you have to click this on. That's how I killed them. Note to self, everybody. Supply for oxen needs to be clicked on, otherwise they're not going to bring food and water. Jeez, Drax. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Going to make all those program majors feel bad eventually, literally building their own obsolescence. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think we're hurtling towards a world where there won't be enough work for all of us. And I think it's too far away still for anyone. Humans aren't the kind of people that are like, I mean, look at the current client problems. We aren't the kind of people that are like, hey, it looks like in like 50 years, it's going to be like, we're going to have some problems with this. We're more like, oh shit, the world is burning. We should probably try to fix this. However we can. Let's do a nice little hay dryer here. And then put another, like, just a small little stack hay dryer thing, just so that there's some extra hay on this side of the world for when these cows or when these ox come in. We are a reactionary species. Yep. So it's impossible, like, and especially the way politics works in most governments on the planet, like, it's impossible for a politician to be like, hey, listen, I think that the advent of this AI and the promise of like renewable energy has put us in a place where maybe you don't need to work 40 hours a week, and maybe there won't be enough jobs, and maybe we should think about just taking care of our people, and this is my plan to like begin to phase this out. No, they're like, and especially in America, the big corporations are like, yeah, everyone should like come back to work, and also, by the way, like we made $3 billion last quarter, but I'm gonna need to lay off like 50,000 people because no reason. Yeah, I'm telling you what, the news organizations, if they haven't already just had the shit beat out of them over the last 20 years, like now it's over, right? Like, don't go to journalism school right now. Like, do we need more journalists? Yes. Will we get more? No. Yeah, it's all going to be written. It's all going to be written. I'm worried about independent journalism as it is. I mean, there's not a whole lot of journalists left. I mean, all the talking heads on television are not journalist entertainers. All right, lime, iron ore, potatoes. So he's like, he wants. So if we start making, booze, I think we'll be in good shape for selling. All right, I guess we'll kick off this other hop yard now too. Well, they're saying the BuzzFeed, I don't know if you saw this week, but BuzzFeed killed their news division. They said that's the opening shots, right? Not that division made a lot of money, but like now they don't have to deal with that at all. And if they need to write news articles, they can just they can have the bot do it. All right, so that means this other house finished over here, but we're still just at 176, looking at the population. So let's just continue to make this. Let's build 2 more here. And you know what? Let's do this. Let's leave a little gap there so they can walk in between. So let's go here, and then we'll make it a little bit bigger. Bit of a curve. Come, enter, and then let's do one more. And we're going to build another row house here too. And then let's do the same. Let's leave a little bit of a gap. Oops. Oh, I hit escape. All right, let's leave a little bit of a gap and get half one. And then you can kind of cheat it in here a bit. All right. How far up did I go? Oh, not very far. Okay. And then we'll move this guy around. Building the houses in this game is still one of my favorite parts. I think it's really unique. How much of the bricks do we have? 10,000. All right, let's build another one of these row houses too. So this is 2 floors plus a store plus arch. That just sounds fun. Oh, plus storage. I don't know. Should we build one of? Let's see what that looks like. Shall we? Shall we see what it looks like? All right. All right. Let's do something like... Let's put this one right there. Construction complete. Hop yard. Another trader in. Hello, friend. Hemp, wheat, broadcloth, warm clothes. No, thank you. Good day, sir. Good day to you, sir. Oh, I always do that. I hit it twice when I just mean to put a couple more people in there. All right, so these guys are growing hops. Still am fascinated where the heck the hops are going to go. This is one of those games I enjoy watching more than I do playing. Oh, really? It's funny because it always takes my brain a little ways to get into it. But it is a pretty soothing game to watch. I'm really looking forward to where the game goes in the next year. Like, you know, it's in an alpha stage now and it's very playable, but it's like, we're going to hit the wall here. You know, you've got guys who are min-maxing the shit out of it. They got thousands and thousands of people and they're just trying to push the limits of it. But yeah, I think it needs a little achievement system would be fun. And, oh, okay. So look at this. Here we go. Hold on. So now that we're actually pulling hops, can we actually put it in a granary? Carrots, cucumbers, dried. No, I don't see it here. And then in the warehouse, maybe? Hops. Oh, so we can put hops in a warehouse. So let's... I don't want it to fill up. So I want to double down on my hops. I want to get hoppity hops. Let's build a warehouse right here. And we'll fill it full of hops. Oh man, Drax, you gotta activate the fields. Oh man, it's July. I think I might have missed the planting season on the barley because I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, Sergeant, I think it's a buy now. I think it's not expensive and you'll get the playtime out of it, but you're absolutely right. It is 100%. If it actually, I believe it will finish. And I think it could be like, oh, we've been given $1,000. I've never been able to make money in this run. I swear to God, in my last run, I made money. Not this time though. Probably have some salt that we should probably start storing more salt in the trader because we seem to be selling quite a bit of that. We've got 500 now. Let's have them put 1,000 in here. This is the trading post, just so that we can sell more of it. What are they working on? They're working down, tearing down trees. Let's put this warehouse in between that. I just moved what'll be built next. I mean, we've absolutely not moved the needle on... We've absolutely not moved the needle on people. 176s were hard stuck. Hard stuck. Yeah, so I screwed us on the barley. Because I didn't activate the fields. Like, we had it built and I didn't activate the fields. Well, we just lost 2 people from old age. Well, I'm sure we have some kids. Ah, yeah, right, Molly? All right, I have advertisements now. I'm in the ad game now. And that was an hour. Would be funny if the developer added a national conflict event, conscript half your male population to the military for 6 months. a little too real, maybe. A little too real. Stupid Russians. I'm in the ad game now. I'm going to run a 3-minute ad to get rid of the pre-rolls so that so people coming in don't get hit with ads. So if you don't have Twitch Turbo or you're not a subscriber to this lovely channel, yes, I made affiliate. I know it's surprising. You're going to see ads for about 3 minutes. Otherwise, I'm going to stretch. I'm actually going to AFK for just a minute and then we'll come right back. All right? And I'm going to run an ad. I'm going to do both. Oh, welcome back. I ran to the kitchen, made some tea, refilled my water, and thought about hops. Hops and hops. Oh, wait, they built the warehouse? Cool. All right, so let's stick hops in here and, I don't know, 5,000. You tell me, what's the number of hops? Family's moving out. Couldn't find enough firewood. Wait, what? Interesting. It's because the trees are too far away now? Crazy. Do we need another forestry unit? I wonder if that's it. Let's get rid of that guy. Maybe we do. We've got all sorts of problems now, so maybe we do another forester like right in here. Where is the... Right in the midst of all of this treeage. Yep. And then we move him to the front. We don't need, it's October. They don't have any firewood. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I just think, so I have sub badges and they're little whales, and I looked at a bunch of them and I did a bunch of mock-ups, and like I think it's okay. I think when you've got the little stars on them to show that you're like a tiered subscriber, you know, I think it looks kind of silly. I need to rework that, but I'm not like in love with them. I think they're good, but I foresee Drax spending a lot of time like thinking and looking at how to make those. I don't know. I was thinking like if you think about it in terms of like a marketing of a brand, right? Like my brand right now is Tab Cola, which I think is hilarious for my channel points, and Whales, which is sort of based on the fail whale from Twitter, and it's been a saying I've used for years and years and years, and I think it's just great. Plus, I love whales, so it kind of works. So I'm split between a soda formulated as a diet drink in the 70s and giant mammals of the ocean. The problem is once we build this forestry unit, there's not enough. No burial plots. Oh, boy. Oh, my roadside burial yard is full. Time to move the cemetery. Where do we want to put it? Where do we want to put the cemetery? A family is moving out, right? Can't find firewood? Shit. Hold on. Let's reallocate some workers. Let's get rid of that dude. Let's take one away from here. See if we can't. Yeah, if we don't turn this shit around, we're going to be screwed. Down to 163. Drax is like, I'll just build some more houses and more people will come. Nay. Where do we want to bury these people? We need to do a better job of it this time. Let's see here. I'm like, no good place for a burial. All right, how about here? Right by this road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Someone was saying they didn't like the burial thing, and there just needs to be like a graveyard you can build. Sort of, I think it'd be cool if you could do it with the little gates, right? Say, hey, here's the burial home, like the mausoleum, and then you can do like a little gated area where they can just come in and plot them down. I can't believe we fucked up the barley. Well, we got 600 hops in storage. Here we go. Let's see, did this start to turn around our firewood problem? Bark, logs. No, it didn't. Are we just outside of the, like... It's almost like they're just not going any further. Oh, and so we have them plant some trees? Oh boy, look at this. Okay, I didn't know this was a thing. Hold on, let's hit escape. So, mark trees for removal. Unmarked trees. So can I mark, like, can you guys come down here and take out some trees? All right, let's do that. Hey, Lack, welcome in. How are you? Lurking while I'm doing Sunday morning stuff. My day is really good. Thank you. Playing some laid-back city building fun. My families are moving out because there's no more firewood and winter's coming. I'd move out too.
What's your name?
Star. Hey, Lack. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the tier 1. Welcome. We did it. You've been a supporter since the beginning, and I really do appreciate it. Really, really do. It's awesome. Thank you. You can have one of those those cool 3 emotes I've got now. And then, of course, ad-free viewing. It's huge. Thank you. It really does mean a lot to me. More to come on the sub stuff soon also, just slowly putting it together. Yay! Got that first badge. An adding machine, a bear from a game, and a dude throwing a soccer ball. It's exciting. That's an exciting start for me. All right, so they've got firewood. So now they're pulling some trees out here, and firewood's coming in. So let's have them plant, like, I guess let's get serious about planting some trees. Let's pause this a second. It doesn't seem big enough, does it? How big can I make this thing? 45. Like, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I was telling Molly, I was like, I can't put together like that I'm actually doing this and that it's going pretty well and I'm having such a good time. So it's awesome. Thank you. Thank you for the support. It means a lot. All right, I don't know. It's huge amount of trees they're going to plant right there. So maybe I screwed this up. You and Molly are like the dream team. We are the dream team. Yeah, we're a pretty good duo. We've worked together throughout our lives together, and we're sort of back at it again. Although doing our own things, but also collaborating quite a bit on like trying to make the best of it in both worlds. All right, let's go to trade in here. Let's see how much iron we got still sitting. 833. All right, we're all right there. Still see not selling anything we need in terms of like. All right, so we've got lots of wheat in storage. That's good. Sunflower. All right, so we're back in the sunflower business. Let's sell 1,000 eggs, clothes. No, we've probably got a ton of apples, right? Yeah, I think we chatted a little bit about, I got affiliate last Friday and it took them a week to kind of get it in order. And on Friday early morning, they said, yep, you're in. I'm like, oh my God, now I got all this stuff to do. So I spent the last couple of days on and off, like, building out channel points and, I changed a lot of the sound effects I had into channel point redemptions, which is what I was always sort of planning on doing. And then, building alerts and doing all that fun stuff. So yeah, it's good times. Good times. All right, so we got 500 here. We'll sell 500 apples. All right, bro. Good luck. All right, so I kind of screwed up on the tree. It looks as though the tree guys are like, they cut to a certain extent and they just stop. And so I should have been, I just figured they'd keep cutting all the way out here. And I've already moved the forester once. I just needed to do like a forestation area. So now this will all grow in, but this could take forever. I built another forester over here in the woods, and it looks like they're slowly but surely getting their shit together, but they gotta cut down 5 trees, and like that's not, it's not easy. All right. It's snowing. Oh, more hops in. 1,000. So I think at the end of next season, the end of summer, we should have barley off the field. So we should be able to start making beer, right? Which is in a brewery. Just going to take 6,000 bricks. We have 13,000 now. I like the word goober. Oh, another messenger. Wheat, honey, textiles, broadcloth, warm cloth. Oh, we can sell this guy. We can sell this guy. Our main exports are salt and sunflower oil. I almost want to build like another salt works. Like everyone needs salt and we seem to just be the... Oh man, so... They just are taking their sweet time removing these last 4 trees to like really make this work. It's sort of killing me. They slow down in the winter too. Like, I don't know if you noticed last time, they're building this house instead. Okay. It's not really how I had it settled, but that's actually a good mechanic. Like no one was coming to move the trees, so they just went and built the house because it was easier. Good and bad. Like, we had, once again, another, hello developer. Like, I had no idea we were running low on firewood. I mean, all of a sudden in 1736, the family moves out and it's because of firewood. Yeah, there's nowhere where it says, hey, by the way, friendo, you're out of firewood. But maybe the developer's like, you should just be keeping an eye on that. Hello? Like, it's alphabetical. A, B, C, D, E. We don't have any firewood again. And as per the norm, right? Like, I will double down on this and then have so much of it. Can I buy some firewood from this guy? Heck no. Ooh, wheat. All right, so another 500 of this for 90 bucks. We actually are like staying out of debt right now. I'm going to keep a hold of those apples that I have. Oh, they began to drop stuff on the second row house here. A little more than half of the bricks are already on hand. This is like this is like a main artery right here. I'm gonna put a house right in front of it. So I'll have 4 more families go into it. Plus, I built the one that has storage, ? So I'm interested to see how that plays out too. Another couple got married? No jobs available. Bullshit. All right, so these guys have, because I marked these trees, they went out and cut those down. So we actually have some firewood in right now. But we were just sitting on so much. I guess the town got big really fast, and how do you speed up these? Like, the removal of these trees are killing us in terms of building. Like, I put this build order in 4 months ago and it's still not done. What's going on? All right, here comes the thaw. And what's important about this thaw is that, like, we need these guys to... Drax? Hey! Oh man, I dig that NYC Housing Authority. Let's look at if we have some more oxen to kill. I mean, to send over. That's the tannery. So we do have, so should we send, hopefully this sends them here. Or did I just make them not ox? Make this bull an ox. I did. Will it send them back over here to where they got killed? Oh. A new family is settling in our town. Well, I'm interested to see if those... Oh, I wonder if the other farm had lost its ox too. No? Oh, they're still sitting there. Just... Oh, we're gonna get to see some plowing of the fields finally. Here we go. Yeah, that's fast. Holy shit. Oxen are worth it. Look at that. He's not screwing around. Drag an ox from a cowshed to harness. All right, hold on. Oops, I keep pressing the tannery. Ox 3 years. So wait, I can drag it 1. And then 2. It'll be interesting to see if this works out. Imagine they're gonna have to walk over here. Hi, can someone send oxen right over? Only they could drink. If only they wouldn't allow themselves to die. Oh, here they come. All right, and this time we actually have water and food in. Looks like we might have missed the plowing of the field. Yeah, we did. But next time, we will get to use the oxen. So these are planted with barley now. We're still trying to clear one tree off of this thing. It's so ridiculous. They're out of boards in the row house. But holy crap, look at this. That's awesome. It's fast. Halfway there. Come on, guys. Clear this one tree. I swear to God, the 2 things I started last season are still like in the queue. The tree of woe. Yes. Hi, guy. What do you got for us? Anything exciting? How are we doing on iron? Good. Lime, charcoal, stone. export stock has we've got 1,000 in the export stock, so let's do that. 180. And then that's it on that front. We'll continue to go. I'll have some tea. Plenty of hay. So I want to build, like when this barley comes out the field, we can make a brewery, but we can't have it almost seemed like it was saying a tavern couldn't exist. We'll settle in a town with over 200 population. So we can't build a tavern until we, until the town's over 200. How many spots does, so the granary over here has, you can put some beer in here. I was just thinking maybe another granary where we can fill it full of the barley that comes off the field here. I mean, oh, look at this. They finally cleared the last tree off this. Can we get some, they're going to finish the row house before the thing we put in second, they'll finish before they finish the forestry or the forestry, yeah. What's left? What's left? What's left? Oh, literally someone has to walk by with a hammer and finish it. Come on, you can do it! Come on. Somebody. Oh, they finished the field. Planting, 243 left. Good luck, bros. Now they're at the forestry. Like they literally had to walk past here. They could have just been like, dook, 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 done. Okay, now let's hit the forestry. We still don't have, I don't see it. We still don't have firewood in stock. Oh no, there it is. 2,600 firewood in stock. 25. So I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden we just, they only have a cutting radius, which doesn't show. Like you figure like if you clicked on this, it would show you the radius in which they can go and cut, but they don't. Like you can just see where they stopped and they're like, well, we couldn't walk an extra foot to this new, that tree's just too far out of reach to grab it. No, forget it. Forget it. All right, there's the other forestry complete. Whoops. It's hitting multiple wrong buttons. Let's throw a couple dudes on there. So now we've got forestry on both ends. This should allow them to complete this right in front of our eyes. Yeah. All right. More families in, what is, so a store. Oh, so you can store stuff in here? Set resource slots automatically? Interesting. Let's hire a worker and see how that works. Oh, so they'll maybe just store essentials like firewood and beer, firewood, and beer. Metal parts, iron ore. And he wants all of these things. It's a retail store or a storeroom because it has that sold window. Oh, really? Oh, you're right. So in other words, it works like a marketplace. Interesting. All right. Well, let's keep checking back and see how the automation sets to do on its own. All right, we're back up to 176, which is where we were when we started. But we had some people die, some people that got pissed off and moved out. These guys are doing their work now. This should set us solid on the front. And I guess what we need to do here now is like once they start clearing out once this area is cleared out of trees, then we need to plant our own trees. We need to get into the tree planting business. Let us build a granary. And yes, you have to say it like that, okay? Maybe we'll build a small one. I don't know how much it holds, but let's see what a small granary holds. And this is where we're going to put the extra barley that comes off the... A lot of horses here. A lot of horses. Oh, we need to try to sell the horses. And then we'll make a couple more oxen because this guy doesn't have an ox. Let's hit supply for oxen and have them get ready for it so we don't kill them. Years since planted, 6. So they're a little slow on the tree planting. 181, new family. A new family has reached the water. How many bricks do we have? 6,000. We wanted to build. We should start making beer. So maybe a brewery. And I think there's no better place for this than right where I'm going to put the... Maybe we'll do something like... It can sit on an angle. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's see it. Let's see this little small granary come alive. Ah, such a great game. To the small, yeah. Hello, welcome. What would you like to do? How about becoming a stonemason or fun jobs like working in the salt mines? Have you ever thought being inside of a brick furnace would be fun? I swear to God, the messengers have sped up. We don't need any of that stuff. Demands. Do you demand horses? Because I got a lot of those. He's offering me horses. I do not want your horses. No horses for me. But I've got a bunch of salt on me. Good day to you, sir. I say good day to you, sir. A family settling. 187. Hello. Okay. Seems like they're taking a lot of time on a small granary. 1,000 hops. We're going to get 1,500 barley. Like, we should be able to make beer. And even if we can't sell it in the tavern, maybe we can give it to the people for free. I wonder if we can do this. Oh, we've got an extra spot. I bet we could sell beer out of one of these market stalls. I feel like if you're going to set up a town, like beer needs to be the first thing you do. Copy resources, set resource slot automatically from production. I would like to, so I can't do barley until, oh, there it is. Barley, I don't know, 5,000. And then let's put beer in here too, since we can. We'll do 500. Well, they're not messing around. All right, so I think we're damn close. We're damn close. Oh, okay. Look at this. More hops. And the barley's going to come off the field now too. So we'll have, that's all we need, right? This isn't going to be like, this thing's going to need like a epic ton of water, I bet you, right? Should we put a well in right there too? seems like the smart move. Look at them work. You guys are doing a great job. Doesn't seem, God, we would have already had barley had I not, yeah, my back hurts watching them. Can you imagine? Like, this is all done automation-wise now. This is something that's been automated, right? There's the reaping things that go out into the fields now are, in big farms, there's no one driving them. They're just programmed to pull the wheat directly out. It's probably especially in all the big, huge farms in America, I imagine none of this is done by hand anymore. Hasn't probably been done, like someone's been driving the tractor, but now like literally like you just set it and it goes and does it. It's so automated. I look at these kind of things and I think, we don't know anything about this, but like if this crop fails, like if this is your only food crop and you're in a small little village and this fails, like you starve. You die. Like, it's so crazy that your whole entire existence is like based on that field, right? Let's see here. How are we doing here? 655. Wheat, charcoal. How much charcoal are we sitting on? The town has 24,000 pieces on hand. I think we can sell in the export stock. There's 12,000. Okay, let's set, how much is 5,000 worth? All right, I'll do that. I knew I said I wouldn't do it, but I'm doing it. Apples, town storage, got 500 in the export stock. Sell 500. Only thing with large farms that can afford the new tractors. Most farms I see are running older equipment. They operate them manually. All right. I don't remember the last time I saw a farm. Sometime last year when I was driving in the countryside. All right, so now this one. Now we'll switch them. We haven't hired a farm manager. I guess let's hire a farm manager, and then we can do. This one will go fallow, and then this one will go barley, and then barley, fallow, barley, fallow, barley, fallow, barley. I live in North Dakota, so I see farm every day. Oh wow, I've never been to that part of the United States, North Dakota. I've never been to either Dakota. One of the few states I've not been to. I think Nebraska is as far north that way that I've been. All right, so they're just gonna sit on this barley now. Reserved. Oh, because they can eat. Oh, the ox can eat the barley. Well, that's good to know. So I'm hoping they're gonna run it into storage, but I mean, it can be stored, I guess, at the farm. Oh, look at this shit. Look at all those bricks. We're down to 3,700 in storage now. You can't make the bricks fast enough. Like, we almost need another brickworks. We need like another brickworks and another bunch of, we just need another brickworks. Like, if I wanted to build a whole row of row houses, like, it would take forever with the amount of bricks I'm producing at this point. Hello, friend. What do you got for me? You want to sell me horses? I have horses for sale. I have horses. Like, sunflower oil, literally everybody needs it. Do they not know how easy it is to make? I automated these fields and haven't paid attention to them since. Well, my little scheme seems to be running. Not missing much. Hundreds of miles of straight highway with nearly a curve in sight, with nothing to gaze upon except crops and the occasional cow. Yeah, I can imagine. There's the populations of both Dakotas, right, are not very big, especially North Dakota. I knew someone I went to high school with moved up there years ago. I don't think they live there anymore. I think they moved back to Colorado, but yeah, I honestly don't know much. It's one of those states that no one really ever talks about, right? I mean, it's not like not good or bad, right? It just I would imagine most people in the world would be like, wait, what? Where is that? I'm sure there's some beauty there. That part of the country is, that part of the country, South Dakota especially, has some beautiful places. We're like plain mashed potatoes, just there. I like plain mashed potatoes. All right, another trader. Yeah, I swear to God, they're just like trader upon trader upon trader. Hemp, wheat, honey, textiles. This is what he's giving us. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna hard pass. 188 is the town's population. Look at how cool this building is. Halfway there. Then they're going to build a well next to it. What did I say? We're at 4,700 bricks. They're still pulling it for the... trying to decide, like, I think we should build another row house, but I also... I'm thinking maybe just a couple more of these with a garden, with the garden. So maybe we do this. Enter. Uneven terrain. What did I pull this to? What did I do? Oh, Drex, you got to read, my friend. There we go. All right. And then another one. Let's do it. Let's spin it around. And we'll do F1 and then we'll move it back from here to add some room for a little road to go through, right? And we'll move this guy back here. Right? Enter. All right, so now they'll build this, and then it looks like they've already got everything they need for the stone wall. They're just waiting for actual workers. 189 on the population. I think we might just pull this off before the stream ends. Come on, damn it. Hurry up. I've got some people that can work too. It's good. So they're just keeping the barley at the farm, which is fine. Like I built more of this. I built these granary things because like what you don't want to happen is for them to be full and to throw stuff away or not be able to haul it. And the hops are just filling in. I mean, especially when we don't have any place to do anything with it yet. So like this won't become a problem soon because what's coming off the fields won't be able to keep up with, I'm sure, with how much beer we're going to be brewing. Drax Brand Brew. It's not an IPA, it's a lager. I would like a beer. In IRL, please. I had a couple glasses of wine last night. I haven't been drinking nearly as much as I used to once upon a time. And I was like, I had a couple glasses. I'm like, gosh, I'm feeling loopy. I'm like, what am I so loopy for? And I was working on a bunch of stuff and I was like, oh man, I got to stop. I can't drink any more of this wine. I have to focus. I'm like, I want to crawl over there and like watch some TV and drink some more wine. All right, here we go. Brewery complete. Looks good. That's fantastic. Okay, so batch size 500. So I guess let's hire, we need 2 workers is what it's telling me. So let's get a couple of people in there. I'll be interested to see what this, we can make 3 batches. So we'll need drinkable water, hops, barley, and firewood. I'm going to make this well like production only so that they can pull directly from it. And so we'll pull it from the citizens so that basically these guys can walk right next door and get the water they need. So they should be able to make 3 batches of 500 right off the bat. We have all of that stuff. Bring us the beer, eh? All right. So we got one of these marketplaces that's going to sell beer. Well, let's look and see what else they... So she's just storing firewood. All right. Hello, trader. Yep, I want to sell horses, not buy them. Sunflowers, lime. I'm sure we've got another 1,000 salt we can part with, right? Trying to keep our head above water. And good. It's not mowing season. Do we, so we did, a lot more cows. Let's make 2 of them oxen, and then let's give them a plow. So all 3 farms at least have 1 plow. That should speed up the initial for everybody. The plowing of the fields. Hey, look, this little road got built. Doop, 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 doop. And see, I left a little gap so they could come through. It's cool. We should be sitting on an epic ton of firewood now. And if we look, we are 19,000, 16,000. Man, they burned it fast for the winter. Look at that. All right, so this was the right move, building a second forestry unit. And they still haven't even planted. There's still 200 trees left to plant. So, like, given that thought, like, do we come over here and say, hey, let's build some trees, my friends. Place occupied. Wait, what? This is where I want to go. That's interesting. Well, I don't understand. Oh, you know what it is? It's here. You can see the little blue where the entrances has to be clear. And like, I always get confused. I'm like, why won't it let me do what I want to do? All right. So we just needed to, we can actually come all the way out here. And then here, and then here. Let's just have them start building that now, right? They can cut all the trees around it down, give them something to do. I mean, it's taking them forever to plant those 200 trees. Like, literally forever. Hey, Bakma. How are you? Thank you for the sub overnight. Really appreciate it. No, alcoholic, I swear. I just enjoy preserving my own grain. Yeah. When I was younger, I had a really good friend who made his own beer. And he made a bunch of really good batches. And I always thought, like, I love beer. I love the taste of beer. Love all kinds of beer, cheap beer, expensive beer, whatever beer. You give me a beer, right? And I've always thought, like, if I'm ever settled in one place again for an extended period of time, which means probably in my retirement, I'd like to make beer. I like to give it a run. I think it would be fun. I know it's like time consuming and a lot of work, but I just think it would be like, I remember how satisfying it was when he'd like had a really good batch and we'd go over and drink it and he'd explain like what he did to make it and how. And I was always like, this is just, it looks like fun. It sounded like fun. Buckma, I hate to say it, but like 2 of my emotes are just purely based on your interaction with the stream. Like,
Buckma!
You're you're a trendsetter. You're a trendsetter here in Draxland. Yeah, Buckma. I left Buckma, Baldrax, Wine Human, and Lobster's sound commands just commands. I didn't feel like it was right to do to do channel points with people's names who like are just like friends of the stream. So, but they're not anywhere. You gotta have like the inside knowledge to make those run. A child is born. All right, look at that. It's the fermenting beer as we speak. The town is up to 190. The first batch will be done fermenting. Yeah, Buckmaw, that's for you. Buckmaw the bears. The bears! Rawr! All right, there's our first beer, 500. Going out to the people now. It's going to sell in the market. I'm going to sell in one of these markets. This one right here. Yeah, look at that. Beer being sold in the markets. Like I'm a little, like I think for now we'll continue to sell it, but as soon as we put the tavern in, we'll probably stop selling the beer. All right. Oh, our other house got built. How many bricks are we sitting on? 7,700. You know what that means. Let's build one more of these. So store, what do we think ARCH stands for? If you think bears will stop me from buying, you are a beer. That are a beer. I like the bear. I like the bear. Yay, day off tomorrow. Call the boss man to see what are all happening. Nothing is. We're waiting. It's just getting started. No, that sounds nice. I take Mondays off too. I think Mondays are the best day to take off because like I've dreaded Mondays most of my careers, and like I always feel like if you take Monday off, then it becomes like this fun day where everyone else is like, fuck Monday. You're like, hey, I took it off. It's my day off. Well, the things I do to fool myself. So it takes, we can make a 3-floor. 10 a.m. Monday is the worst time of the week. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I don't know. Let's build one of these and see what, whoa, it's big. A messenger. All right, so let's just squeeze it in right here. All right. See how this well's doing? Perfect. Beer and beer and beer. They're gonna go through the hops, the barley. Oh, did we miss the plowing of the field? Wait, do we fallow too many? How do we get... Can't change crop mid-season. Do we screw that up? All right, well. Let's take beer out. Let's take beer out of there as sales so we can hold on to some of it so when we build a tavern it can get started. My God, they're still trying to build the... They're still removing trees to build this thing. Let us put a tavern in. Where are we going to put it? Somewhere centrally located, of course. Centrally located and easy to find. Right here would be perfecto. Perfecto. I feel like right here would be great. Can we blow up a house? Need to relocate the family first? Do we? Do we have an empty house? All right, hold on. Let's do this. Do we think... Let's ask this question first. Do we think the tavern will fit there? Yes. Hi, I'd like to relocate you to... Click on the vacant house. All right. They're relocating. Let's demolish that and let's put it at the front of the pack here. It's like one of our very first houses. See you. Wonder if will we get the construction material back? A pass-through area on the left side of the building. Oh. Well, we're going to find out. Maybe you can like bring horses through or something. Demolition in progress. They're like, this is our family home. The 6 generations of our family have lived here. We were just notified by the government today that they're going to put a tavern in there. And when asked what kind of recourse we had, a man showed us a gun. And so we said we'd be happy to move. that's what, exactly. Yeah, hi. This seems like a great place for a bar. Get out. I mean, I could have, it's nice of it that it's like you have to relocate them to somewhere else. So we're getting wood and nails back from this, it looks like. Either that or he's like stacking this stuff up to be taken away. You guys are doing a great job. All right, so they've finished this, and now these guys are seeding in these 100 left. How many? They've done half of these trees, and it looks like we've got some growth. So probably way too late. I almost feel like if you're gonna, so I think next time, like when we're gonna build a forestry unit, like build it, put in one of these right away, and then start having them harvest the trees around it, because these take forever. The little reforestation areas take forever. Okay. We need this land for drinking. And honestly, like if this can get finished, if this row house gets finished in time, that should push us over 200. That's funny. I always like, here's what we're going to do in the stream, but I never think like, can I achieve what I want to achieve in the time I've given? I'm just like, we can do that. Yeah. Time limits. Get out of here. Demolition of village house complete. All right. So now let's hope we can squeeze this place occupied out, because remove the apple tree. See you later. Yeah. Let's haul this shit away. Come on. All of it. 3004. Click on building to choose destination for wood. Here. Oh, all right. So I can't build it until they move all that wood away? Oh, unless I push it back a little bit, but I want it to sit like on the road. Oh, good. Good. Oh God, yeah, look at that. One took 3,000 away. Okay, I've got the patience. I can wait. Good. Now let's do this. Tavern. Yeah, look at that. What a perfect spot for a tavern. Like right in the middle of everything. How much beer are we stockpiling? 850 units. Oh my God, I can't believe this is going to work out. Should we see what this trader's got for us? Hi, guy. What's going on? What's our iron situation looking like? 400? I'll take 600 units, please. Thank you. He's trying to sell me horses, of course. The export stock has 1,000 sunflower oil. Good. And then no salt to be sold. What's our stone situation? 9,000. You know, we've got lime too. What's that look like? Not a lot. I would start drying fish, but oh, I am drying fish because look, I got salt. Okay. They've already started work on it. How are we doing here? Oh, holy crap. They're not messing around. Oh, you're all right. Look at that. A little archway. Well, then I put it perfect. I mean, I don't think that's worth. Oh, I guess it is. Like if you had a couple of them. So if you had row houses back to back, then you could use this as sort of a throwaway. Like if you had 6 of them and in the middle, you had 7 of them. You're on the 4th one, like you had them, both of them middle, you could have sort of a road going through. That makes sense. That's a really cool idea. All right. I take it all back. I bet we run out of bricks. The completion of this row house will put us over 200 people. Just in time for the tavern to open and start selling beer. Man. To quote the wise, sage-like leader of the A-team, I love it when a plan comes together. And by a plan, I had no plan at all. I just was winging it. All right, so plenty of hops in reserve. And I've got to believe we're run out of barley. Oh, we still have barley. 4. And I only planted 1 field like an idiot, which means 3 fields will go. I don't know. I don't know how that thing works. Yeah, they're going to run out of bricks. Bricks and bricks. A messenger has come. Are you selling bricks? Because I'll buy some bricks, dude. No. Everyone's selling horses. Everyone's in the horse business. So it's not, horses are not a good business to be in. Oh, is it? Wait. Oh, it finished. Holy crap. Yeah, look at that little archway. I mean, this is going to push us above 200 if people actually move here. Come on, people. You know you want to move here? I did not expect to build 2 more row houses. This is some fine alignment here, Drax. What? Have you been drinking? Let's see. They're still just storing in firewood. Okay. Any day now, people can move here. I mean, we're going to sell. There's going to be beer. Yeah, sampling my wares. This beer is great. I love it. It's the best stuff I've ever had. Thank you. Thank you. All right, they've got enough to complete that. No one's moving here. I mean, these look like really nice homes. Oh, is it because there's... Yeah? Jobs available, housing available, everything is in the green. Oh, no jobs available. So let's do this. Let's just look and make sure that let's hire another couple people there at the brewery. Let's put another person there. It's just so there's plenty of jobs available. That will entice more people to come here. Saltworks? Psh, load it up. All right. Autosave. Here we go. Here's the tavern. What are we? Halfway, just about. Centrally located and easy to find. At the heart of Draxtown. The Chicken and Hawks Inn. The Chicken Hawks Inn. Ox. The Oxen Chicken. The Oxen Hen. Just naming off the animals I've killed. Like, I get why you wouldn't want to click that on, because, like, if you don't have oxen there, like, what do you care? What do you care if it, like, you don't want to stock that stuff in there. It's a waste of the resources, right? A new family has settled in town. 199. I'm not joking. Watch. Now for the next 10 minutes, like, 4 old people will die. This is going to be a fine looking tavern. Just give you like a sneak peek of the inside. The only time we'll get to see inside. It's like a little stuttery when you're right over the top of it. I mean, very successful. We're going to run out of money again. I don't think my taxes are probably high enough. Hey, 202. We had some kids born. All right, we did it. 202. A new family set. Holy crap. Just went right off the rails there. Hello. Trying to sell me horses. No surprise there. Yes. We won. Thanks, Smalls. On the channel points. Saving those channel points up, Molly. Thank you. Tavern constructed. Not enough alcohol on the local market. Oh, so it has to be on the local market. Psh, easy. I took it off because I was scared that it wouldn't be enough. All right. We have 207 people. I just put the beer back on the market. The beer's back on the market. Yeah, I can't afford that.
Tracks?
All right, and I saved, there's 1,800 beer in stock. I don't know how that's happening. Not enough alcohol on the local market. Alcohol on the local market. Psh. Psh. Well, I'm not producing any alcohol. Do I need that too? All right, we're gonna shape this up as a success. The only thing we have left to build is the distillery, which I don't know that we can actually make it happen, but let's try. I feel like putting the distillery next to all those houses is like not the smartest move. We read about it in the very beginning, but I don't remember. Right? Produce mashing wheat for 2 months and distilling the result. All right, so it's just wheat. We have wheat. Wheat. We will have wheat at some point. What month is it? September? September? All right, this is all they've got to do. They're going to need 5,500 bricks. We have 5,600 bricks in stock. The rest of it's easy. How much stone are we sitting on? 9,000. All right. They should be able to build the distillery. So wait, you got to have the beer on the market and alcohol? I mean, come on, man. How was I supposed to know that? Looks like we're going to need another market. These markets are like placed in such a weird way. Let's build another, shall we? Shall we? Market stall. Let's put it right here. And we will put some of that when it comes online. I don't think we're producing anything else that needs to be sold here. We're not producing cheese yet. We could... Onions and garlic we're doing. We could buy some more stuff. We're going to go bankrupt again, by the way. We're sitting on 200 garlic. Are we just not... Is that not in a stall here somewhere? It is. What else are these guys producing? Peas, 145. Carrots, 225. I'm looking at what the locals are producing in their farms. Trying to see if there's there's another carrot. Another carrot. I've already said it, but I just think the graphics on the food is spectacular. I don't know, let's buy up some carrots from the locals and sell those in the thing too. Show me carrots. We'll buy 200 and then we'll sell them here. All right, we've got a messenger in. Hello, friend. What have you got for me? He's selling horses. All of them sell horses. Sunflower oil, we've got 1,000. We'll sell you 1,000. That'll stave off our going bankrupt for one more turn. I think we should get in the horse tack business personally. Drax! There's this on the channel point thing. It was like, here, turn on this smart thing and it'll like tell you how much you think your channel points are worth based on your viewers. But I didn't do that. I just like based it off of sort of like what I've seen around, and then like this really famous streamer I know, like I'm friends with her, and so I kind of copied what she had, but like maybe that's just not legit. Maybe I need to. Although I did show those channel points to a certain famous streamer, and they said that looks okay. So maybe I just need to. Maybe you let me know if it's too expensive. We can always adjust. I mean, honestly, I moved them to channel points so that one certain person wouldn't be able to spam them all the time. And I won't say her name, Molly. How are we doing over here? It's 1 day's worth of earning them. I don't know what that means. So there's not enough alcohol in the local market, but it's gonna run. So a family moved there once for producing. So that wasn't necessarily clear in the like. Oh, so people will soon have tons of channel points. Yes. Thanks, Moss. So in other words, like it's just not happy with the amount I've put onto the local market because it's saying it's saying it can be either one of these three. Wait, how do you make mead, dude? How do you make mead? This is beer. Hi, selling horses? Of course you are. Of course you are. I upped my salt production and everyone stopped buying salt. Fruit? Yeah, isn't mead made from honey? Oh. It's probably some building we've already built, but I didn't like. We don't have pigs yet either. Chicken coop, orchard, farm, limeworks, ironworks, thatchery, oil workshop, salt, hopyard, brewery, distillery. Mead. Should we see if it's listed on this alphabetically? Nope. Market. Apartment, Barbary, boatyard, brewery. Oh. You've only got one shot at it. Press H. I did. I pressed H for help. I wonder if the church makes it. That'd be kind of funny. Allow citizens to fulfill their religious needs. Built the least 300. Boo. Would have been great, right? The Babry. All right. No jobs available. Did this place fill up? It did. I mean, not enough alcohol. Like, what's the number, right? This is not enough. This is not enough information for Drax. So there's beer. We're just not bringing enough beer to satisfy the current needs. I don't. Like I would have had a whole heck of a lot more barley on hand had I like got my shit together. All right, so these guys will pour down some stuff here in the coming days. I've been given a loan. That's my by quarterly. How many? I mean, what? Every other year. I'm getting a loan, I think. Yeah. We're almost done with this. We're almost done. I have to stop streaming here in a little bit, but we achieved what we wanted to achieve. We achieved what we wanted to achieve, which was to build this tavern. And I know I said like, hey, there's a guy visiting. Let's see what he's got. Hi. Oh, he's selling salt? Oh, no, who's in the salt business? Potatoes. Oh, no, we don't have raspberries, friend. How many apples? Not a lot. Another 1,000. Deal. He demands wheat. Oh, I need that to make hard alcohol. Oh, hey, look. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Perfect. There's the Tavern family. We're selling enough alcohol. All right, so now you can buy your alcohol at a market and then walk into the tavern and get loaded, and the family will like clean up your vomit or something, or take your beer glass when you're done. Like, unclear why this is the case, but I love it. All right, we did. Oh, distillery complete also. So there's the cool tavern. Doo-doo. Should we take a screenshot, huh? A tavern in the wintertime. Let's take a look over here. All right, so let's hire, it needs a minimum of 2 workers. There's 5,000 stores of wheat and it needs 2 months. So we'll have hard liquor too. That was, out of everything we've done, building the liquor component was the easiest of the bunch. Like I didn't, like, it wasn't like 6 buildings. It was literally 4 buildings, some farms, some easy like setup. I liked it. All right. See, they're already going to start going, and then they're going to need water too. And we built this nice little well that's full. It's great. Ah, man. Now I'm kind of hooked. Right? I'm like, okay, cool. Now let's build pigs. Now let's build like a ton of row houses. See how you can get like, oh, okay, now it's 10,000 people. I mean, the next, there are some milestones, right? Our next milestone's 300 people. That's easy. What we'll do now is we'll snake this around and we'll tear out all these houses and just make this like row house central here. Keep building farmhouses out here on this peninsula. I'm excited that these people moved in. A messenger has arrived. Hi. You know what? I've got 4,000 on hand now. That's probably okay. I'm looking at wheat. He's selling horses? Big surprise. I'm selling horses. All right, let's sell some salt. All right. We've got any sunflower. We have 1,000 in the export stock. I mean, let's just sell it. We don't need it. We actually have over $1,000 right now. It's amazing. We never have that kind of money. All right, mashing until April. So come the spring, we'll have a hard alcohol too. And then these guys are just stuck, right? Because we don't have enough barley. But we should be sitting on, we have 2,000 hops. So this is good. So this is sustainable. Like, honestly, this barley farm needs to probably double up another couple of fields and then rotate 3 on 3 out. I skipped one because I screwed up on them. It's excellent. It's excellent. All right. So we did it. We achieved beer. Hard liquor's on the way. And then the next kind of point is 300 people and you can get your hair cut, and remove a tumor in the same building. So, that's something to look forward to. Those row houses are really sweet. A great addition. I think we'll shelve this game next week and play something new, but I know we'll be back to it very soon. His next update, hopefully in the next couple of months, and then we'll play again. If you're on the fence about this game, I don't know why. Go out, buy it, and play it. I mean, we've played 20 hours probably. So, and this is my 3rd playthrough. First playthrough on stream, but I've played 2 other times. So, really solid game. Really do love it. Let's find someone to Let's see if there's anyone playing and we'll raid out. If not, we'll finish as we sometimes do on Sundays. I appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out. It's been nice. It's been very nice. And thank you for the subs. I can't believe I have subs now. That's crazy. And my normal stream days are Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 6 p.m. Central European Standard Time. I'm in Europe right now. That's 12 on the East Coast of America. And if you're on the West Coast, you're smart enough to do the math yourself and find out what time I start. I've got a great YouTube channel with a bunch of new content on it, some vintage story stuff. There's an Ostrov, thank you. There's some, thanks, Smalls. There's an Ostrov video that I just put up, which is my Let's Play number 5. So it was last week, and we did some really fun stuff. So check that out. We're going to raid a dear friend of mine who we raided last week. And he plays... He plays Stardew Valley on Sundays, which I think is awesome, and he loves it. So say hello to him. And this is where we're going. No! All right, hold on. I'm canceling the raid. Aja, thank you for the sub, by the way. And good to see you in here. That would have been funny had we both raided each other at the exact same time. It's where I'm headed. All right, let me see. I'm watching you laugh in real time. That's funny. Oh, he's doing like a cooking stream. All right, we'll go there too. I've never been, but it looks fun. I don't know what he's making, but he's got carrots. Ah, yeah, thank you, sir. All right, here's where we're headed. That's pretty funny. I'm glad you came in. This is where we're going now. I'll see you all back on Tuesday. Check out this is the raid command. If the button works, it does. Thank you all for coming in and supporting and chatting and watching me play. This video will be on the internet sometime this week as my last of the Let's Play series for Ostrov Alpha 5. Check it out. And hey, we'll see you real soon.